it's so great to have you back. You've done so much since you left here at LCA. And I know you make your off-season home here, but can you just talk a little bit about your time at LCA and kind of what that meant to you?
Yeah, it was really special. I mean, just from, being with the guys that I had in school together and just getting to play a sport here that, I got to play soccer, I got to play baseball here, but, just getting to have those experiences with guys and having the coaches that I did have that were here that were so special and, hold a place in my heart personally, that could really work with me and encourage me, not just through the sport, but also through, my spiritual walk. And that was awesome. Like Aaron Mers, Coach Akatsa, Coach Galloway. I mean, B-Ray wasn't here at the time, but, getting to know him over the years from being just around here, it's been awesome.
Well, I mean, you've obviously, you out of high school athletically on the athletic field, you went straight to the minor leagues. You went and made your way, and obviously now pitching. I think you're entering your 4th or 5th year in the big leagues. How did being here at LCA how has it helped you prepare for life in the big leagues, in the minor leagues, and as a foundation for you?
I mean, it was great. Like I said earlier about, obviously we had great teachers here who were awesome to me, who encouraged me and helped me out when I needed help in school, and then also, like I said earlier about the coaches, like that was the biggest thing. Like where I'm at right now, having people and men of God like Keith Galloway and Aaron Mers and on down the line, those guys who really encouraged me and helped me out while I was here really have pretty much put a stamp on it in the sense of that, hey, like we're here to love you and be a friend to you, not only a coach, but we're also here to be someone who is trying to help your walk with Christ just as much as you're trying to, improve your walk each and every day.
Well, and you obviously deserve the honor you're getting tonight, being put into the LCA Athletic Hall of Fame. What are some of your best memories of being here at LCA on the ball field, whether it's soccer or baseball? But.
Well, I mean, if it had to be, soccer, we had a game where we went down to the last 10 or 15 seconds in the All-A Classic, and I scored a goal that was, it was a free kick, and we scored, and it was like, what is going on kind of moment. That was special, really special for me. But, with baseball, we had so many moments where, we came together as a team and enjoyed it and things that, were just really special. Like, probably one of the biggest ones when we were in Niceville, I remember this, vividly, because Coach Mers came up and said to me, the bases were loaded, I'm pretty sure, and we had one out maybe, or man on first and second, whichever it was. Mers, they were going crazy. We were winning by 1 run, and I think we had 1 out. We had to get 2. And I remember Mers coming up and saying, the fans were going crazy, and Mers is like, dude, this is great. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, you get to sit out here, and all these people think they're going to win, and you get to crush that dream of winning. And so I thought it was the coolest thing ever when he said, I was like, he's exactly right. Like, this is awesome, So that was something really special.
Well, it's what's amazing to me is someone who's attained, playing in the big leagues is a dream of every little boy who's ever played baseball, and getting to do that. But remembering those kind of memories from high school to that level of detail makes it, I think, hit home for some people that it is really memorable, these high school years and these formative years. So, I think you understand how big an honor we feel this is. We want you to always feel like you come home, you come here, and that there'll be this plaque, for all times that'll commemorate it. But if you had to put it into words, Andy Green, who's also in our Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Now, you, for all I know, you're going to be playing against him next year with the Padres. He made mention of this school academically and spiritually, giving him a foundation. The rigors of playing on the road and being on bus trips and the lifestyles that you have to live in the minor leagues and that he doesn't know if he'd been able to stay firm with his faith the way he did if he hadn't gone to LCA. Did you find a similar experience?
I think LCA did put a groundwork from my faith off of the things that I learned at school, and not just from learning in class, but also from the teachers, like I said, and the coaches. I mean, that was the biggest thing for me, was having people who preached and they practiced what they preach, I guess you could say, and had guys who would come out and they would encourage you, not out of just trying to make you fear or make you out of hey, you're never going to make it, but out of hey, it's okay. to fail as long as you're doing everything for God and you're pursuing Him in that. So that was always something special to me. I really do believe that having LCA and being here was one of the best experiences for me, because my brothers aren't here at LCA anymore, and I know they want to be here, but at the same time, I was blessed with the opportunity to be able to stay here all my years, and it was awesome. It really was. And I know that they probably miss LCA as much as I miss that they're not going here too. But it's really special thing that I got to graduate here and be a part of this. This, I guess you could say, organization, but also like just being part of this family. Like it's really unbelievable, because everyone here is here not just for let's just get people in here. It's the fact of like, hey, we want to combine you in here and just pursue Christ the way that we want to, and think that we can do it. So that was always something special to me, is that everyone here had the same mission, and it was to just bring people into Christ and help them further their walk.
Well, Robbie, thank you so much. I know you got a bunch of work going on with your Mission 108 and the organization you and your wife Brittany created, another LCA alum.
Yes.
Appreciate you having back. Enjoy the evening.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Terry.